John, Bob had a pretty quiet night until the end there. Where does this fit for you in terms of how your team played defensively against that team and how pleased you are with your performance on being on the right side of the puck?
Yeah, we have played two pretty good games away from the puck, created some offense off of it. I don't want to take anything away from a team. They looked a little sluggish in their back-to-back game, but it's still a very good team. I loved our energy. You know, we end up having a gas day yesterday. Haven't been on the ice for a couple of days. You could really see, and it's easy for me to say now because we did play well, but our morning skate today was just full of energy and crisp. Yeah, so that's two of them. You know, someone asked me after the last game, I think it was Dave, have you found your consistency? You don't find your consistency in one game. You have to, it has to be who you are. Now we've put a couple of them together. Hopefully we'll continue, and then maybe we can talk about who we are as far as that part of the game.
John, we've talked about it before, about playing well on your home rink here. How important was that to come off that road trip and to really get this thing started against that team the way you guys played tonight?
Well, if we're going to have any sniff at all, we have to figure out our home play. We can't pinpoint it. It's easy to say, do you play simple on the road? Everybody always says that. It's the easy hockey adage. I don't think it's that. We have not figured out playing the right way at home and finding a way to get results. If we want any chance at all at the end of the year, we have to be more consistent here in the last quarter.
Nick came so close before he finally got it to go in the net tonight. Did you sort of get the sense that he was getting closer and closer and was eventually going to break through? And that line, what do you felt that they gave you tonight?
Yeah, they played a lot of minutes against their top line. Nick did a lot of work on the power play. Yeah, he played well. It's a big goal because you know you're just sitting there, and I know the coaches are thinking it. I know the players are thinking it's 1-0, and we're banging away, having them give them squat, and just one shot, and they can go bang bang and score a couple. You have to be thinking about that a little bit. It's nice we scored the second goal. Bob, who was not busy at all, made some great saves to keep it 1-0 when they turned it up a little bit there for a few minutes.
John, I think you may have only killed maybe only one power play tonight, but just that kill right there where I think you ended up getting more shots. It seemed to even give you guys another burst, and then you ended up drawing I think you drew your own penalty at the end of that.
It should have been a penalty shot, yeah.
Right, just the importance of that sequence, knowing how good that power play is.
That power play it's dangerous, and yeah, they tie it up, let's say 1-1 on that power play. You know, who knows? We might get a little nervous, and they're gonna come at you. You know, they smell the blood. I think sometimes in situations like that, and it's a big kill. I do think it should have been a penalty shot, not just a penalty. But again, no sense in complaining about it. We found a way.
John, are you willing to share the scoring chances score you had?
I don't know. I know going into the third, it was, I think, 12-4. I don't know what the finals are. I haven't received them from Lars yet.
Nick credited playing five-man connected tonight, but are there things you saw in the play that really limited the Capitals' ability to get into those dangerous areas and get those chances?
Yeah, I just liked our energy. The Capitals play a man-on-man defense. You need to try to break away from them to create some offense. Our defensemen need to get creative without the puck in the offensive zone. That's a good team. No matter if it's a back-to-back or not, it's a good team, and they defend very hard. We found that out in the playoffs last year. Yeah, so the biggest thing for me is how much energy we played with. And it makes me wonder, I've always talked about coming off West, do you give them both? Because it's usually have a couple of days and then you play. I've always thought, you know, maybe I should give them the 2 days and just have the morning skate like we did because of the gas day. I was going to skate them. And remember, they went hard off the ice, too. After the Vegas game, they went hard. But it's, you know, coaches, we just screw it up. We overthink it. And so it's something that I need to think about when we get back to that, if we have another situation like that. And I'm sure they're going to remind me. I'm sure they will.
Did Josh show you something else again tonight? He said he didn't feel great when he came back, but he wanted to come back into the game and came back and was impactful.
Yeah. I looked at him, and I think his first shift, I think he was just kind of feeling it out a little bit. But then once he felt comfortable, he was determined. He's been good for us. That was a very important line for us, playing against their top line most of the night. And Andy did a lot of hounding of the puck, protecting the puck. That's a big blow for us if we lose him in that situation.
So do you care who you beat? And I asked this because I think early in the season we asked you about not having marquee wins over Washington, over whoever, Pittsburgh. Does it feel better to you having won in that environment in Vegas than coming home against the Cup team and
I don't give
getting
a
a win?
damn who we beat.
No.
I just wanted our road trip to stand. I think that's the most important thing is when you win 3 on the road, your first home game, make those 3 games stand. Don't trade off with it. Sometimes you go on that road trip, you win 2 out of 3, you feel pretty good about it. You win 3, you need to get greedy and make those 3 stand. We happened to play Washington, a division opponent, a team that knocked us out. Yeah, I know all that's great for you guys. I don't care. I just want us to win our next game at home to make it stand.
One more thing on Josh. When you see a guy, when one of your players down for that long, he was down on the ice for a little while. Just what goes through a coach's head, just going through, waiting to see what's going on with him.
I didn't think he was good. It was a good hit. First of all, it was a clean hit, and I thought he was just winded. What I started thinking about when he was down for a while, did he get his arm jammed in? Because I didn't even see the replay until later on when he was down so long. Did he hurt himself as far as his hands in his chest or something happened there? But he just got banged up, and it took him a little while. And I think they were worried about just the internal part of his body getting hit that hard, just to make sure everything was okay there. And high marks. He comes back and plays a really good third period. Was it third period, or was it the first period he was hurt? First period, yeah. Second and third. Okay.